Yeah. There were nights I didn't think I'd see the morning, days when every breath felt like a warning. I carried every scar like it had a name, walked through the fire and came out changed, but I'm still here. And maybe that's the answer. I remember staring at the ceiling at 3, wondering why the world kept moving without me. Everybody said you'll be fine, just wait, but they never felt the weight that I carried through the gates. I smiled for the pictures while I battled inside, told everybody I'm good while I wanted to hide. I learned how to laugh when I wanted to break, learned how to stand when my legs couldn't take. I lost some people, lost pieces of me, lost faith in the person I thought I would be. Had dreams in my hands, watched them fall to the floor. Then I picked up the pieces and I asked for some more. See, pain didn't kill me, it taught me to fight. Every dark road eventually led me to light. I don't have the answers, I don't know what's next, but I know I survived what I thought was the end. Maybe every tear had a purpose, maybe every scar had a reason. Maybe all those nights I felt worthless were preparing me to believe in something bigger than the pain, something stronger than the fear. If I'm breathing through the darkness, there must be a reason I'm still here. I'm still here for a reason, still standing after everything I've been through. I was lost in the darkness, but somehow I found my way through. They counted me out, thought I'd disappear, but I'm looking at tomorrow and I'm finally seeing clear. I don't know what the future holds, but I know one thing is true. I'm still here for a reason, and maybe that reason is you. I got memories locked in a room in my head, conversations with ghosts of the things that they said. You'll never make it, you're wasting your time. Funny how those words became fuel for the climb. I turned every no into part of my story. Every failure became another piece of my glory. I ain't saying I'm perfect, I'm far from complete, but I finally learned that my flaws don't defeat me. I've been angry at life, I've been angry at God. I've questioned every road and every step that I walked. I've screamed at the sky, why me, why this? Then realized sometimes survival starts with a risk. So I stopped asking why, every door had to close. Started wondering where the next one would go. Maybe the rejection was protecting my heart, maybe falling apart was rebuilding the parts. And if you're listening while you're fighting your war, if you're barely holding on and you can't take much more, I know that feeling, I've stood where you are. Sometimes surviving today is the beginning of becoming who you are. Maybe every tear had a purpose, maybe every scar had a reason. Maybe all those nights I felt worthless were preparing me to believe in something bigger than the pain, something stronger than the fear. If I'm breathing through the darkness, there must be a reason I'm still here. I'm still here for a reason, still standing after everything I've been through. I was lost in the darkness, but somehow I found my way through. They counted me out, thought I'd disappear, but I'm looking at tomorrow and I'm finally seeing clear. I don't know what the future holds, but I know one thing is true. I'm still here for a reason, and maybe that reason is you. Maybe I was meant to fall so I could learn to rise. Maybe I was meant to lose so I could recognize the people who stay beside me, the ones who wouldn't let me go, the ones who saw something in me when I couldn't see it anymore. punishment. Maybe it was preparation. Maybe all the broken pieces were part of my transformation. Now I'm back with a heartbeat, back with a purpose, back from the edge where I thought I was worthless. I walked through the storm with the rain in my face. Every step that I took was a step out of place. I don't need revenge, I don't need validation, I don't need everybody's congratulations. I know what I survived, I know what it cost, I know what it feels like to believe you're lost. But look at me now, I'm breathing, I'm moving, still got some wounds, but I'm finally improving. Still got some nights when the memories hurt, still got some battles that drag through the dirt. But I refuse to surrender, refuse to retreat, refuse to let dregs today decide who I'll be. If life is a test, then I'm taking it serious. If fear is a voice, then I'm making it serious. I came to fall just to tear the wall, I creep from the bottom just to shake the sprawl. So if you're broken, it's because for your name. You don't.